Well, today we're going to talk about the current generation of the thinkingprofit.com website. We're constantly improving our systems, but we wanted to walk you through what we've got so far, and so you can get in there, play around with it, and see what works for you. So first, we have our signal information over here. Now, our signals are combinations of technical indicators, including price and moving averages and volume and other things. We use long and short moving averages, as traders are many times accustomed to, and we look at the crosses of those to determine when to buy and to sell, and then we back test the signal over a period of 365 days and determine the gain or the loss. Our losing signals are dropped, and then winning signals become part of a group of signals for an individual equity. So let's take a look here at Mastercard. Now, Mastercard has a series of shorts here opened on it that were just signaled yesterday. The average holding times are between 1 and 4 days. The one-year returns are up to 132%, but the returns right now are just kind of wishy-washy, 0, 0, -1% since they signaled. And then we've got this graph down here. So let's talk through how we get from these signals into this graph. Now, we have, again, up to 75,000 combinations of signals. We distill those down into about 20 to 40 or so signals that all have positive returns. Those have holding periods from about 30 minutes up to several weeks. And in this case, we've got average holding periods of just a handful of days. Now, the advanced graph enables you to focus on signals of interest. Now, these would include a certain holding period of time or certain minimum returns. Those are pretty common. When the line is all the way up at the top, so when our signal line here is all the way up at the top, that means 100% of the selected signals agree that the equity price is going to increase. And you can see that when they all came into agreement here, boop, equity price went up, and it still says it's going up. That is that's contrary to these short signals, and we'll show you why here in just a minute. Then when when the line would be all the way at the bottom, then that means equity price is going to decrease over a given holding period. Okay, so why do we have shorts opened here, and then we have a line here that says price is still going to increase? It has to do with this average holding time. So to remove noise from the graph, you can reset this average holding time, and as I keep going down here, we look at the percentage of our signals, again 20, 40, maybe even more signals that have agreed during during these time frames here that price was going to go up or price was going to go down. So if I had a really short trading time span, I might have a graph that looks like this. And in the meantime, I'm looking at very short-term buys and sells on this. But for most of us, our graphs actually start at about 4 days, and then for some people it may work to be better, up at 7. So if we look at BlackBerry, over 7 days and greater holding periods, we're looking at 100% of them say short. Tesla, great equity here. 100% of our signals said it's still going to go up, and then our signals that include holding times greater than 7 days are actually all closed in this period of consolidation, and then we see they all came into agreement here right before price then all of a sudden shot up again. So we can play with that, and we'll find if we go down to 4 business days, that's a pretty darn good looking graph. Now in the back end, we actually calculate what the gains and losses would be of each of these combinations. That's an upgrade we're going to be putting into place here shortly to give you better information. So play around with those graph settings, see what works for you, play around with the holding periods, and then also the minimum returns, and also sign up to receive information when our algorithms are upgraded. They're being constantly upgraded, and we're adding new revisions in here. So as always, we do appreciate your feedback. Let us know what's working for you, and have a great day.